Good morning students. Welcome students to the 9th chapter of Geography of Standard 10th. So students, we are going to study the 9th chapter, that is Tourism, Transport and Communication of Brazil and India. So in this chapter we are going to study about how much tourism has been developed, what are the different transport systems, and about communications also we are going to study. Now first here we are going to start with the lesson, that is tourism. So here students, try this. Here it is given: on the basis of the things you know about Brazil, makes a list of places in Brazil you would like to visit. Which factors of Brazil make it good tourist place? What types of tourism will be developed here? Discuss with your friends and show the classification. So yes, see, line graph is given. So answer the question on the basis of the figure. So here now students, yeah, of Brazil and India, number of international tourists in from the year, that is from 1995 to 2015, in this graph it has been shown. तो एक साइड में क्या दिया है, नंबर ऑफ इंटरनेशनल टूरिस्ट इन lakhs, here it is given, and from year from 1995 to 2015. On the basis of that, different questions has been asked to you. Now which country attracted more international tourists in the year 1995? कौन से कंट्री में इंटरनेशनल टूरिस्ट were attracted more in the year 1995? तो ब्राज़ील का इंडिकेट किया है किसे, ब्लू लाइन से, एंड अबाउट इंडिया इट हैज़ बीन इंडिकेटेड बाय द पिंक लाइन. सो 1995 में विच कंट्री विल बी कमिंग? इंडिया. इन विच कंट्री डिड मोर इंटरनेशनल टूरिस्ट अराइव इन द ईयर 2000? सो 2000 में कौन से कंट्री का इंटरनेशनल टूरिस्ट कहाँ पे आए थे ज़्यादा? इन ब्राज़ील. In which year can you increase been seen in the number of international tourists in India? कौन से ईयर में you can see an increase in the number of international tourists in India? तो अचानक से देखो यहाँ from 2010 के बाद से एक स्पाइक हुआ, इंक्रीज हुआ. सो फ्रॉम 2010 to 2015 के बीच में there has been increase in the number of international tourists in India. What was the number of international tourists in the year 2015 in both the countries? 2015 में वो दोनों कंट्री में कितना था? अभी ब्राज़ील, अबाउट ब्राज़ील इफ वी आर गोइंग टुडे, सो हम लोग ब्राज़ील का देख सकते हैं समवट रिलेटेड टू 60 lakhs के आसपास, एंड ऑफ इंडिया का है 130 के आसपास. सो व्हाट वाज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन देम? दोनों के बीच का डिफरेंस कितना आ जाएगा? बाई 70 lakhs. दोनों उसमें से माइनस करेंगे तो 70 lakhs विल बी गेटिंग. What could be the reason of increase in tourists in India after the year 2010? So in India after 2010, why there has been increase in the tourists? So various reasons are there. Because of the development in the infrastructure, transport and communication system develop हो गया, hotels develop हो गए थे, along with here promo has been done through the media, and all people, Western people, they came to know about India, what are about the different places, they were attracted to see that. So these are some of the reasons why there was a increase in the tourists in India. Now here students, this just for information we have gone through this, but this here no, you try this, and this graph it has been cancelled. So we are going to study the geographical explanation now. Brazil: clean white sand beaches, attractive seacoast, beautiful islands, orchards, deep dense forest of Amazon. Various birds and animals attract lots of international tourists here. So why people they are attracted towards Brazil? So what are the reasons for that? Because of the clean climate, white sand beaches, sea coast attractive है, beautiful islands are there, dense forest of Amazon, various birds and animals are there. So because of that, various international tourists they are attracted to Brazil. The new capital city of Brasilia is also a tourist attraction. So people they are coming to Brazil for seeing the new capital city of Brasilia. Cities like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo are large cities which attract lots of tourists. So mostly people they like to visit the cities, that is Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo. Tourism is an important economic activity in several regions in the country. So it is an economic activity in Brazil. Looking at the sensitivity of the natural resources in Brazil, ecotourism is developing at a faster rate. So nowadays, what is developing in Brazil? Ecotourism. Next यहाँ पे students, can you tell है, just for information we are going to study this graph, but that is also, this graph is also has been cancelled this year. Now ये ग्राफ देखोगे तो ग्राफ नो इट इज़ इंडिकेटिंग परसेंटेज ऑफ पॉपुलेशन एंगेज इन टूरिज्म बाई ब्लू साइन से दिखाया है, एंड बाई द ऑरेंज साइन से दिखाया है, दैट इज कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ टूरिज्म इन जीडीपी ऑफ बोथ ब्राज़ील एंड इंडिया का दिखाया है. सो यू कैन सी बाई द परसेंटेज इट हैज़ बीन, एक साइड में परसेंटेज दिखाया है, एक साइड में कंट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ टूरिज्म इन जीडीपी. Now what type of graph is shown here students? Which type of graph it is? Compound bar graph. What does the graph show? Graph क्या दिखा रहा है? Percentage of population engaged in tourism and contribution of tourism in GDP. Now which country's tourism has the largest share in the contribution towards GDP? GDP में सबसे ज़्यादा शेयर कौन सी कंट्री करते हैं? That is Brazil. Which country has a larger population engaged in tourism sector but contributes lesser in GDP? So अभी हमने दूसरा लाइन ग्राफ देखा था. So through that we can come to know that is tourism. लार्ज पॉपुलेशन इज इंडिया में लार्जर पॉपुलेशन एंगेज है, टूरिज्म सेक्टर में ज़्यादा काम करते हैं, बट इट इज़ कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटिंग लेस इनटू द जीडीपी. सो योर एक्सप्लेनेशन इज गिवन एज शोन फिगर 9.1. द नंबर ऑफ इंटरनेशनल टूरिस्ट विजिटिंग इंडिया इन 2015 इज मोर देन दैट ऑफ ब्राज़ील. मीन्स ये इंटरनेशनल टूरिस्ट जो है दे आर कमिंग टू दे स्टार्टेड विजिटिंग इंडिया इन द ईयर 2015. दैट इज मोर देन हैज इफ इट इज गोइंग टू बी कंपेयर्ड विद ब्राज़ील. Even though this is true, the share of tourism sector is in the GDP is less than that of Brazil. Means even though the more tourists are coming to visit India, then also the share of tourism sector in GDP is less as compared to Brazil. Apart from this, the proportion of Indian population engaged in tourism proportion is higher than that of Brazil. And here in our country, that is in India, more people are engaged in tourism as compared to Brazil. This is primarily depend on the size of the population of those countries and the size of the GDP. So ये factors किसके ऊपर depend करते हैं? What is the population of the country and how much people are engaged in that. So here according to this population of India is more than that of Brazil and so is the GDP. तो यहाँ पे in our country means the population of India is more than that of Brazil and as a result here the more people, so more people are engaged, population is more and they are engaged in this tourism. So as the GDP is also because of that the GDP of India is less. So as the GDP of India is higher than Brazil and so its population, therefore the contribution of tourism to GDP appears lesser than Brazil and population engagement seems higher. So as the GDP, India का GDP भी higher है, but on the other hand India का जो population है that is also higher. So as a result the contribution of tourism in GDP of India is less than that of Brazil and population engaged in the tourism seems to be higher. Next we are going to study about that is India. It is seen in figure 9.1 that the number of international tourists in India is constantly growing. अभी हम लोगों ने लाइन ग्राफ देखा था of so in that international number of international tourists that are visiting to India that we have seen. So from that what we came to know that here in India the number of tourists in India it is going on increasing after 2010. So this increase in the number of international tourists is consistent. So foreign tourists visit India for heritage. So why these people foreigners they are coming to our country for visiting the heritage sites, for adventure, for cultural, to know about the culture of India, cultural tourism, health tourism के लिए आते हैं, health related treatments के लिए, and for doing the business. So these are the different types of tourism that is attracting the foreign people to our country. Ecotourism in our country is also going on developing. Now considering the heritage of India, there are plenty of opportunities for tourism in many parts of our country. Many places are being developed for it. So here for visiting the various heritage sites of in India, for that purpose foreign peoples they are attracted towards India, they are coming to India and for that purpose here there is a opportunities in our country to develop tourism in different parts of our country. So many of places are being developed for that purpose. So here some tourist sites children, here it is given of India and Brazil, Gateway of India, along with that of India here Ajanta caves दिखाया गया है, Guwahati Assam for seeing the natural beauty and all people they are coming. यहाँ पे about Brazil also beach the beach of Rio de Janeiro, here it is given for seeing that people they are coming. Marine tourism of Brazil, here it has been shown, and the football stadium at Manaus that is also shown. So for visiting such sites here tourist people they are attracted. Next we are going to study about the Brazil transport. Now here you can see the students map of Brazil. In that major transport routes has been shown. So roadways, other roads, rails, along with that airport and ports that are shown here. So first we are going to have a look over the map. Now study the transport map of Brazil and answer the following questions. So first is which means of transport are seen on the map. So here you can see which are the different means of transport that are shown here. So roadways are shown, railways are shown, along with that airport is shown, and ports किसको indicate है, waterways, that is shown. Now which means of transport has a denser network? डेंसर नेटवर्क सबसे ज़्यादा, मतलब सब जगह पे कौन सा ट्रांसपोर्ट नेटवर्क सबसे ज़्यादा है, दैट इज़ द रोडवेज. विच हाईवे कैन बी सीन प्रोमिनेंटली, विच प्लेसेस डज इज जॉइन. सो प्रोमिनेंटली कौन सा हाईवे इस मैप में दिख रहा है, दैट इज सी डार्क पिंक कलर में दिखा है, ट्रांस अमेजन हाईवे. एंड दिस ट्रांस अमेजन हाईवे इट इज़ जॉइनिंग विथ प्लेसेस, दैट इज क्रूजेरिया डो सोल अलॉन्ग विद द पोर्टो विनियो, मनाउस, और उसके साथ साथ कैपिटल दैट इज ब्राज़ील. इट इज़ जॉइनिंग ऑल दिस प्लेसेस. व्हाट कुड बी द रीजन, इन विच पार्ट ऑफ ब्राज़ील डू यू सी अ लेसर डेवलपमेंट ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्ट नेटवर्क, व्हाट कुड बी द रीजन. सो इन विच पार्ट ऑफ लेसर डेवलपमेंट कौन ट्रांसपोर्ट नेटवर्क सबसे कहाँ पे कम है, दैट इज़ इन द नॉर्थ इंटीरियर पार्ट्स में, जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट पार्ट है ना वहाँ पे कम है, देयर इज लेस डेंस ट्रांसपोर्ट नेटवर्क. रीज़न क्या है, बिकॉज ऑफ द दैट इज़ द Amazon forest, along with that dense forest cover होता है, less human settlements, that are some of the reasons there. So we are going to see the geographical explanation here. The most common method of transportation is roadways. Roadways account for more than half of the transportation system in the country. So mostly सब जगह पे यहाँ पे ट्रांसपोर्टेशन नेटवर्क में सबसे ज़्यादा क्या है, रोडवेज डेवलप है. बट द डेंसिटी ऑफ रोड्स नेटवर्क इज कंसंट्रेटेड इन द ईस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ द कंट्री. सो ईस्टर्न पार्ट में रोडवेज ज़्यादा डेंस है एज कम्पेयर टू द अदर पार्ट्स. द फॉरेस्टेड लैंड ऑफ अमेजन रिवर बेसिन एंड द स्वैम्पी लैंड्स हैव लिमिटेड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ रोडवेज इन दिस पार्ट. तो जहाँ पे अमेजन रिवर है एंड दैट इज़ कवर्ड बाई डेंस फॉरेस्ट एंड मोस्टली दैट इज़ द स्वैम्पी एरिया जो पेंटानल एरिया है. सो वहाँ पे क्या हो गया, रोडवेज लेस डेवलप्ड है. Waterways have been developed on the commercial basis in the Amazon area. For commercial basis, that is for economic purpose, it has been developed. What? Boats ply from Iquitos. Ply का meaning होता है travel. They are it is traveling from Iquitos in Peru to the mouth of the river Amazon. That is the longest waterway in the world can be navigated through this waterway. That is कितना किलोमीटर, around 3,700 kilometers. Another river important for the waterways is the south flowing river. जो south flowing river है ना साउथ में, that is Parana river. Coastal shipping is also carried out in the coastal areas. So coastal areas में which type of shipping is for coastal shipping. Now railways have not developed very well in Brazil. The use of trains for long distance transportation of passengers is restricted to few urban tourist routes, though it is cheaper. So ये railways it has been not developed more in Brazil. और यहाँ पे ट्रेन्स का यूज़ लॉन्गर डिस्टेंस के लिए फॉर ट्रांसपोर्ट इज फॉर पीपल फ्रॉम गोइंग फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अंदर इज रेस्ट्रिक्टेड ओनली टू फ्यू सिटीज़ ओनली. दो चीपर है मीन्स लेस कॉस्ट है. देन ऑल्सो द कॉन्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ एयरवेज इज लेस इन द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन सिस्टम ऑफ द कंट्री. और इन ब्राज़ील एयरवेज इट इज कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटिंग लेस. नेक्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट द इंडियाज ट्रांसपोर्ट. नाउ हियर look at the transport maps of India given. So figure 9 in your textbook, figure 9.10 and 9.11 में figure map of India here it is given and the transport system has been shown. So based on that you have to answer the following questions. Now which means of transport are visible on the map. So अभी ये जो मैप दिख रहा है इसमें है नेशनल हाईवेज एंड मेजर पोर्ट्स है. एंड द मैप ऑन द 9.11 में जो रहेगा उसमें क्या है, इंपॉर्टेंट रेलवे रूट्स और एयरपोर्ट्स दिखाया है. Now in which part of India is the density of railways more. तो रेलवेज कौन से रेलवेज कैन बी इजीली कंस्ट्रक्टेड इन द प्लेन एरिया. सो जो नॉर्थ इंडियन प्लेन रीजन्स रहता है ना वहाँ पे इजीली रेलवेज ज़्यादा डेंस है बिकॉज इट इज़ ईजी टू कंस्ट्रक्ट द रेलवेज इन द प्लेन एरियाज. नेम 5 इंपॉर्टेंट पोर्ट्स एंड एयरपोर्ट्स ऑफ इंडिया. सो बाय सीइंग द मैप you can answer any 5 important ports and airports of India. Now which parts of India have a sparse network of transport, what could be the reason. So कौन से पार्ट में ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम बहुत लेस है, दैट इज़ मोस्टली नॉर्थ जो हिली स्टेट्स हैं वहाँ पे, नॉर्थन ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स ऑफ इंडिया, सेंट्रल पर्सन एंड राजस्थान. तो यहाँ पे क्या है, दैट इज़ द ट्रांसपोर्ट हिली एरियाज में इट इज़ नॉट ईजी टू डेवलप. वहाँ पे रेलवेज भी रोड्स दिखेंगे, railways are not developed. So transport system is well developed, less developed in the areas in the hilly areas में और northern eastern parts में जहाँ पे forest वगैरह रहेंगे, along with that in the Rajasthan that is the desert area. So here geographical explanation is given. As compared to Brazil, India has a denser network of transport. So here you can see important railway routes और airports इस पेज में दिया है इंडिया का. So through that, so when it is India's transport route, when it is compared with Brazil, so India it is having a denser network of transport. So about 85 to 70 85% of passenger and 70% of freight में आ जाएगा goods. So traffic are carried by roads every year. So 85% passengers or 70% of freight traffic are carried by roads only every year. Freights and passengers transport has been facilitated due to the development of railways. So यहाँ पे transport goods और passengers easily they can be transported because of the development of the railways. Railways are important for the growth of the Indian economy. अगर railways develop होगा तो country का progress होगा. Country's economy is also going to develop. रेलवे नेटवर्क इज रिलेटिव लेस डेंस इन द हिली स्टेट्स. जो हिली स्टेट्स है अभी जैसे कि यू कैन सी नॉर्थन ईस्टर्न पार्ट्स का, जो नॉर्थन ईस्टर्न पार्ट्स है वहाँ के स्टेट्स मैप में दिख रहा है. हिली पार्ट्स जम्मू एंड कश्मीर साइड के, अलॉन्ग विद दैट राजस्थान का जो एरिया है. सो देयर रेलवेज हैज़ बिन लेस डेवलप्ड बट इट इज़ वेल डेवलप्ड. जो नॉर्थ इंडियन प्लेन रीजन्स है देयर द रेलवेज आर वेल डेवलप्ड, मोर डेवलप्ड. Railways are very important for a vast country where distances are large. So for a big country like India, so railways are very important for the country, for the transport of passengers also and for goods also. Now waterways are a cheap means of transport. Waterways contributing about 1% to the country's transportation. How much it is contributing? 1% to the country's transportation. It comprises river, canals, backwaters and creeks. Through their waterways can be done. Approximately 95% of India's foreign trade moves through ocean routes. So how much percent of India's foreign trade is done through the ocean routes? 95%. Apart from the international trade, these are also used for the purpose of transportation between islands and the rest of the country. Means it is not only used for the international trade but also for the purpose of transportation between the islands. के बीच में भी transportation के लिए use होता है for the country. As compared to Brazil, airways in India are more developed. So when it is compared with Brazil, airways India में ज़्यादा developed. We have studied. So airways in Brazil are not more developed. And the use of internal airways is also increasing. और country में मतलब India में airways more developed है and within the country airways is also increasing. Now always remember here it is given the development of means of transport is an indicator of rapid progress of a country. मतलब अगर transportation is well developed, so it is an indicator that a country is making progress. Now here children, give it a try. That has been cancelled. Next we are going to study about the communication in Brazil. Now here students know that try this. Just we are going to have a look over that, but for this year no, it has been cancelled. Just we are having generally we are going to study it. Now you are already aware of the vast longitudinal extent of Brazil. Now already about the latitude longitude of Brazil we have studied. So the longitude of Brazil is very much vast. And here, so here you can see the westernmost and the easternmost extreme points of Brazil mainland is given in the figure 9.12. So here what is told, calculate the difference in time between the 2 points. So we are going to study that. Now here see students, you can see westernmost point, what it is, that is Nascimento do Rio Mo. So what is the latitude of that place? 7 degree 32 minutes 33 seconds south and 70 degree 59 minutes west. So that is the longitude. And the easternmost point which is, that is Ponta do Secas Paraíba. So here the latitude of that here it is 7 degree 9 minutes 28 seconds south and 34 degree 47 minutes west longitude is that of that place. Now here no, we can see that the eastern part is always ahead in time as compared to the western part. और ये जो बीच में पिंक लाइन दिया है that is the Brazilian standard time, that is. So we are going to find out the answer for this. Now how many divisions can you see in the time in the map? So यहाँ पे time zones दिखाया है. So all together we can see that 4 time zones are given is there for Brazil. Now what do these divisions signify? So what they are signifying, it is showing the different time zones. What does the term behind the GMT mean? Behind the GMT means the western part is it is behind the GMT. Which part of Brazil is ahead of the other? तो यहाँ पे ब्राज़ील का कौन सा पार्ट अहेड है ऑफ द अदर, वेस्टर्न पार्ट से अहेड कौन सा है, ईस्टर्न पार्ट. बाई हाउ मेनी मिनट्स इज द पार्ट अहेड ऑफ द अदर्स, तो कितने मिनट्स अहेड है, दैट इज 168 मिनट्स, दैट इज 2 hours 48 minutes. What does the red line in the map show? ये red line है, what it is showing, the Brazilian standard time. So your explanation is given. You will find that because of the vast longitudinal extent of the country, the difference between the two extreme points is around 168 minutes. मतलब ये जो ईस्टर्न पार्ट का जो पॉइंट है, रेड पॉइंट दिया है, वहाँ से जो वेस्टर्न पॉइंट का पॉइंट है, तो बिटवीन दैट व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस, एक्सट्रीम पॉइंट्स के बीच में कितने मिनट्स का डिफरेंस है, 168 minutes, that is 2 hours 48 minutes. So there are different time zones in the country. Brazil has 4 time zones and it is behind the GMT by 2, 3, 4 or 5 hours. The red line in the map shows the GMT time which is considered to be the official Brazilian time. तो ये जो बीच का पिंक रेड लाइन है ना, that is the Brazilian time, standard time for the country. It is 3 hours behind the GMT. तो ये जो है 3 कितना है behind the GMT, कितना है 3 hours पीछे है ग्रीनविच टाइम के, ग्रीनविच मीन टाइम के हिसाब से. नाउ डेवलपमेंट ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन इन ब्राज़ील. नाउ टेलीकम्युनिकेशन सर्विसेज in Brazil are well developed and efficient. This industry includes landlines as well as mobile services, television broadcasting, radio broadcasting and computer internet access. So today there are more than 45% of the Brazilian population has access to the internet. So यहाँ पे telecommunication services are well developed in Brazil and it is including इंडस्ट्रीज, जैसे कि लैंडलाइंस का, मोबाइल सर्विसेज का, इंडस्ट्रीज को इंक्लूड करते हैं, टेलीविजन ब्रॉडकास्टिंग, रेडियो ब्रॉडकास्टिंग एंड कंप्यूटर इंटरनेट सर्विसेज. एंड मोर देन 45% ऑफ द ब्राज़ीलियन पॉपुलेशन it has access to the internet. The telecommunication infrastructure is fairly modern, particularly in the central south Brazil area. However, the north and northwest are drastically less developed. Now already we have seen in the map that is the central and south is well developed, but जो north है, north west है, that is less developed. Infrastructure वहाँ पे less developed है. Over recent years, mobile telephones have led to the rapid expansion of telecommunication services in Brazil. And the nature of the Brazilian territory, especially land mass size and the large pockets of unpopulated and densely vegetated areas create significant impediments का मीनिंग होता है बैरियर टू द एक्सपेंशन इन कवरेज ऑफ द टेलीकम्युनिकेशन सर्विसेज. सो ईयर जो ब्राज़ीलियन टेरिटरी है, स्पेशली जहाँ पे लैंड मास साइज है, लार्ज पॉकेट्स ऑफ अनपॉपुलेटेड मतलब जो वेस्टर्न पार्ट है ना, डेट इज कवर्ड बाय डेंस, वहाँ पे क्या है, डेंस फॉरेस्ट से कवर्ड है, डेंसली वेजिटेटेड एरियाज है. सो बिकॉज ऑफ इट इज क्रिएटिंग ए बैरियर फॉर द एक्सपेंशन इन द कवरेज ऑफ टेलीकम्युनिकेशन सर्विसेज. Brazil is developing technology to send domestically made satellites into space with its own rockets. So Brazil is a developing country, so it is creating technology so that it can send homemade satellite, means the satellites made in Brazil in space with its own rockets. Next we are going to study about the communication in India. Now here for the communication in India, no map is given now, so we are going to study that map, and with the help of that, means here some of the questions are given, so we are going to find out that answer. So first, calculate the difference between the two longitudinal extremes of the mainland of India. Is it more than Brazil? So which longitude in India is called the Indian Standard Time, and what is the difference between this time and GMT? How many local times are there in India? So all these 4 questions, with the help of the map, we are going to find out. So here students, map of India is given and geographical explanation is given. Now just now we have seen some questions that is asked on this map, based on this map. So here about India's location and extent, here you can see the map of India. Now India too has a large longitudinal extent, and the difference between the two extreme most point is 2 hours or 120 minutes. Now the first question that we have seen, that what was, calculate the difference between the two longitudinal extremes of mainland of India. अब इंडिया का mainland जो west, that is the easternmost point जो है ना, that is 97 degree 25 minutes east. और जो वेस्टर्न मोस्ट पॉइंट है दैट इज 68 डिग्री 7 मिनट्स ईस्ट। तो यहाँ पे 97 से 68 को माइनस करेंगे, सो वी विल बी गेटिंग दैट इज 29 डिग्री। तो कितने आवर्स का डिफरेंस यहाँ पे आता है, 2 आवर्स का, जैसे कि 15 डिग्री इक्वल टू 1 आवर्स, सो 29 डिग्रीज मतलब ऑलमोस्ट 2 आवर्स का डिफरेंस आता है। सो विच लॉन्जिट्यूड इन इंडिया इज कॉल्ड एज द इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम। सो ये जो रेड लाइन यू कैन सी, सो दैट इज द इंडियन स्टैंडर्ड टाइम मेरिडियन दैट इज यूज फॉर द होल country. So that is the 82 degree 82.5 degree east longitude is the Indian standard time. What is the difference between this time and the GMT time? So what is the difference between this time and GMT time? कितने मिनट्स का डिफरेंस आता है? It is ahead by 5 hours 30 minutes from the Greenwich Meridian time. How many local times are there in India? इंडिया में कितना लोकल टाइम्स है? Only one time, one standard time zone we are having. So here India has only one standard time zone. The 82.5 degree east longitude is the Indian standard time. It passes through Allahabad. कहाँ से पास होता है लाइन? From Allahabad. It is ahead by 5 hours 30 minutes from the Greenwich Meridian time. With the explosion of the electronic media, telecom industry has become the fast growing sectors in our country. So electronic media के explosion की वजह से क्या telecom industry है, that is the fast growing sectors in our country. In this era of information communication, more digitally enhanced communication devices जैसे कि मोबाइल फोन्स, इंटरनेट and satellites, they are giving a way to the expansion for the wider reach of communication technology. India is one of the largest user of smartphones. So इंडिया में सबसे ज़्यादा स्मार्टफोन्स एंड इंटरनेट्स यूज़ होते हैं. With the development of our own satellites, India has come a long way in this field. So we have हम लोग ने खुद के बहुत सारे सैटेलाइट्स बना के रखे हैं, एंड इंडिया हैज़ कम इन दैट फील्ड a very long way. Now next here it is, think about it, that has been cancelled. Do you know here it is mentioned about the ISRO, that is the Indian Space Research Organization. So it is looks after the space launching programs of India. So till date this institute and established many records to the satellites. यहाँ से बहुत सारे satellites वगैरह रॉकेट्स वगैरह लॉन्च हुए हैं. The Brazilian Space Agency, that is AEB, is the civilian authority in Brazil responsible for the country's burgeoning space program. यहाँ पे जो दैट इज PSA, दैट इज द Brazilian Space Agency has pursued a policy of joint technological development with more advanced programs. और यहाँ पे इनिशियली मतलब ना ब्राज़ील टोटली इट वाज डिपेंडेंट ऑन द यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स फॉर दैट, बट नाउ इट इज़ वर्किंग विथ चाइना, इंडिया, रशिया एंड यूक्रेन. So students, in this chapter we have studied about the transport and communication of both Brazil and India. So hope you have understood the chapter. Now assignment from this chapter, no students, for you will be, that is give reasons and short notes. Question that is on the textbook page number 68, question number 5 and question number 7. So altogether that questions are, both questions are for you as assignment. Thank you.